Hey guys, Jayden from Hunting and Fishing Richmond here today. You might be looking, this is weird, but don't worry, today we're just going to be tying an FG knot. The FG knot's an awesome knot if you're going to be slow jigging, mechanical jigging and topwater fishing. It's easy to learn, so let's follow through these steps and teach you how to do it. Alright, let's get into the FG knot. Now, what you'll need for the FG knot is your braid, your main line off your reel, some trace for your leader. So we've got a 50-pound braid here, so this is going to mainly be used for your topwater and jigging, and we've got to match that 100-pound supple trace from Black Magic. Supple trace is excellent to tie with, bites down nicely. You're also going to need a lighter and some scissors. Scissors are better than knife because it leaves a nice clean edge. So let's get into it. So first we've got our braided main line there, so we'll peel off our leader that we're going to be using. Just for demonstration purposes, we've got our braid here. So the first step is I like to hold the leader in my left hand and the braid in my right hand. Alright, so we'll peel off a bit of leader, so the knot's going to head down towards the end of the leader. So we want to leave enough room for the knot. So now what we do is we cross over that braid main line over top and lay it over top of the leader. Alright, so this is what we're going to call our main line because it's going to be coming off of the reel. And this is going to be our tag end. So you want to leave enough tag end to work with, so you find at the end of the knot you're not going to run out. So first step is to wrap that tag end underneath and around, and then you pull it down to the other loop there. And now we get our main line, and we do the same thing but going in opposite directions. Pull that down tight. Again, with that tag end, wrap around. So now what's happening is it's going tag end, main line, tag end, main line. And then we do this, continue doing this until it's at a decent length. So really for your top water you want it as slim as you can. The reason for this is it's going to be running out of your guides, so you don't want it to be too long. Same with jigging, you don't want it to be too long either, because it will just become a barracuda lure basically, as a long, colourful, thick piece of braid flying through the water. And for your slow jigging, again, as short as possible you can get away with is better. You don't really need massively long knots. So for this case we'll go with just your typical jigging knot, which is roughly about that kind of 100mm length, around that length up to there. I don't really normally go off length measurements, I go off looks really of how long it is. I mean, you don't want a super short knot and you don't want a super long knot, and once you get into it you can really tell how long you want it to be, and you can experiment. You can slowly start making it shorter and shorter. Of course you don't want to make it so short that it's going to break, especially if you're going to be chasing after big fish and you don't want to lose your dream fish. But now we're back here, so we're going to go main line, wrap main line around, tag end round, main line around, tag end down, and ensuring that those wraps are tied up against one another as tight as possible. Now, you don't have to yank on it, you don't have to be pulling on it because you'll just unravel it like that. Just firm. Keep going, keep wrapping, and don't miss a wrap. Don't wrap a tag end twice. That's not what we want. This knot's really strong because it's got a tag end and a main line pulling in opposite directions, not just one tag wrapping around like a PR. And this knot doesn't require a bobbin either, so it is good. It's really versatile, can be used in all aspects. It's thinner than a PR knot, and in my personal opinion it's stronger. So we'll keep going. Tag end round, main line round, tag end round, main line round, tag end round. So, for the video, so it doesn't drag on too long, we're just going to make it that long. I mean, for topwater fishing, perfect. If you're going to be slow jigging, that's too long for slow jigging, matter of fact. So for a slow jigging knot, you want it to be about that long. Same with soft baiting, you don't want it too long. So for topwater, this knot would hold. I'd prefer to go a little bit longer, but just so the video doesn't drag on too much, we'll stop it there. So now we're at the end of our wraps. Like I say, I would like this a bit longer. We don't want the video to drag on ages and ages. We want it for you to be easy to follow. So now, I like to finish it with the main line as the last wrap. This is because then I can get it to run nice and low profile against the tag end of the leader here when we do our half hitches. So first we're going to do two alternating half hitches. So we're going to go get our tag end, we're going to go over top of both the main line coming off the knot and the leader, and then we're going to pull that down nice and tight up against the knot, and I like to pull it down quite tight. Now this is just going to lock off those loops. It's alright if it slides, it won't slide the other way. As long as you've done enough wraps, it won't slide. So now we're going to go underneath. We're going to repeat that again. So we're going to go over both, pull it down, under both, pull it down. Alright, so once we've done that, we can pull it pretty much tight. We'll get a bit of stretch in there. As you can see, that's cinched down nicely. Now what we do is we bunch the knot up tight, and then we're going to do more half hitches up the leader. Now this is where people do it differently. Some people will now chop it there and do them up to there. Like for this, I can chop that off, and now I can do over, under, just over the tag end of the leader, not over the braid this time. Over. Oh. Under. And I do that again 4 times. Under. Now, what we do is we can pull all that tight. Cut off down quite short. And this is where we get our lighter. You can wet it if you want, just on the braid there so it doesn't burn. We melt a nice mushroom. And then if any movement occurs, it will slide up against that. And then same with our tag. Cut it down nice and slim. Get our lighter. Now that knot's ready to go and that's not coming undone. And that's the FG knot. Keep learning it. It's a great knot. You won't regret it. Hey guys, I hope that's helped you learn the FG knot. Keep at it, you'll pick it up. You can always keep watching the video. You don't have to get it perfect on your first try. The important thing is making sure that you get even tight wraps and making sure that you keep them laid up together. But keep at it, you'll get it. Thanks for watching guys. Leave us some suggestions on other videos you'd like to see. But in the meantime, make sure you come down to store, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.